morning, beautiful people. It's Jessie here, and we are going to do a quick walkthrough of the garden. It is September, good grief,
18th.
It is August the 18th. So this time of year in our zone, which is zone 7, it is pretty much spent. The garden is, well, it's mostly finished. Tomatoes are this is the last week on tomatoes. I still have some green beans coming on, but as far as the tomatoes, I'm selling whatever's left. It should be all sold out by the end of the week. But some things are doing very well. Our loofah gourds are doing great. The okra is out of this world, and I'm fixing to show you the okra, and I'm fixing to show you the peppers. Before I start showing you anything, I just want to go ahead and disclose the weeds have gotten out of control. And most of y'all can totally relate. The weeds just take over. Even with your best efforts, they just do. It's just the nature of the thing. And I've started school with the kids, and everything's taken a back seat. So there's going to be a lot of weeds that you're fixing to see. But it is what it is. So let me show you the peppers first. First, there's Eva. Hey, Eva.
Hi.
Look at those gorgeous zinnias. We're going to pick some of those for the table. She picked out these seeds, and oh, look at that precious bumblebee. Okay, focus. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. I've already pulled up all my eggplants that were here. This pepper right here, it's called a sheep nose pimento, and they are small little pepper plants, but they are loaded down with peppers. These will turn red. You can make paprika, and they're a sweet pepper. So that's what all those are. And then over here, I've got these Ozark Giants, and they're coming on pretty well. I mean, they're not super prolific, but there's another one in there. Loofah gourds are doing fabulous. I had another video explaining the benefit of growing loofah gourds over your chicken pen. As you can see, the girls are all in there and enjoying the nice shade. And the loofahs are getting big. Oh, man, we probably have at least 30 or more loofahs. Over here, if you can see past the weeds, this is a Serrano Tampequino. I may not be pronouncing that right. So it's like little oblong peppers like this. They're actually really, really good for salsa. They're hot. Then we've got these, I think it's called korbachi. Now these are sweet. They're great for stir fry and things like that. They can turn red and all that. So that's that variety of pepper. So that is our peppers. And let me just show you this real quick. So I became obsessed with butterfly pea plants because you can use the flowers, you can dry them out, and they will make you make a tea with them, and your tea will be blue, like Kool-Aid blue.
And if you add lemon to it, it turns pink.
Yes, and if you add lemon juice to that tea, it'll turn pink. So I had to have the seeds, of course. So we bought the seeds, maybe 8 or 9 seeds. Only 1 seed germinated. I don't know what happened, but only 1. So I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And that was all that was in the packet. Well, that 1 seed has flourished, and let me show you what the blossoms look like. So, aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. So you just pick them and dry them out. And once they're really good and dry, just keep them in a jar, and then you just pull out some leaves to make a tea with whenever you want to make a tea. So yeah, I thought they were gorgeous. All right, so let's walk over here. What do I do with my knife? Oh, here it is. I'm going to take you to the, ow, man, that really hurt. I'm going to take you to the okra. This is the spot where we are going to we put sand in here. We're going to add some peat moss. We're going to move our garlic bed up here, I think, this year. So that's what this is all about. This is here's Houston. My friend Tammy's going to know what I'm talking about. Houston is a potato. He's still growing in there. We've got the straw method going on. Let's see. Here are, if you can remember from our earlier video, this is the black-eyed peas. They are going crazy. They're so thick, okay? And then this was where our carrots were, but we're finished with carrots. We're gonna put mustard greens or collards, I'm not sure. As I'm walking to the okra, just want to show you our gourds. They're loaded down. We're gonna keep most of those, but if anybody is interested in some fall decorative gourds, let me know. All right, so over here, Eva, you'll have to take the this from me so I can show the okra. Yes. All right. First of all, here is the Clemson spineless. Yes, I know it looks like marijuana growing. Some people actually think you're growing marijuana. No, this is okra, y'all. This is okra. Their leaves just look kind of similar. So these are probably one of the most popular varieties. We have those growing here. This side, this is Alabama Red. We've been growing this for 7, 8 years probably. We've been keeping the seeds every year. But look how beautiful the stems are. They're beautiful and red. And Eva, if you'll hold this. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk up here and we're gonna talk, I'm gonna show you how to cut okra. Let me give you a couple of tips as well. When you're dealing with okra, it is very spiky. Now, even me, as tough as my skin is, I still get little tiny hair-like needles, and it just is scratchy and irritating. So you may want to wear long sleeves. You don't have to get up on my face, please.
Right.
You may want to wear long sleeves when you're picking okra, and gloves. So here is an example of what the Alabama Red looks like. Just take a knife or clippers. Just do this. But you see how it's got the red tip? And they're fatter. They're kind of fat. All right, now, so here, let me get a Clemson spineless. Let's find a bigger one. Okay, so here's the Clemson spineless. And here's the Alabama Red. Now, we just wanted to try something different and try to see if we can cross these two varieties and save the seeds and see, you know, what happens. Why? I don't know. Maybe we're getting bored with gardening. Well, that is a big fat lie. We're never going to get bored with gardening. But we're just wanting to try something new and see how it goes. This is a heirloom variety, so you can save the seeds from it. I absolutely love, I really, really, really love the Alabama Red. It's so pretty, and I'm telling you right now, these things get gigantic. I mean, probably 10, 12 feet, and the base, the trunk, it's like a tree trunk. So, okra is a really, really easy plant. If you're wanting to get into gardening and you don't know how to start with okra. You can't go wrong. The only thing you need to know, though, about okra is the seeds do take a while to germinate. What does germinate mean? Well, germination, or if you hear somebody say germinate, that basically means when you plant the seeds, when it first pops to the ground, that's germination. Okay, so when you say the seed, how long does it take to seeds germinate? When they pop through the ground. You can put these seeds in the ground and wait 2 weeks before you see the first one come up. It just takes a while on okra. They like it hot, which is why they kind of just stay little bitty plants for the longest time in the spring. But once it gets good and hot, they'll start growing. And now they're thriving in the heat when everything else is dead and passing out, including myself from the heat. They're thriving. So they're really easy. Of course, you can fry the okra. You can, if you don't want to fry things that much, I suggest cutting them up. Drizzle with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and baking it until it's crispy. That's our favorite way because it gives you the same flavor as fried okra without it being fried. So, anyway, comment or ask questions if you have anything, and if you would subscribe to our channel. We're an infant channel, so we're just now growing, And I hope y'all have a fabulous rest of the week. And let us know if we can help you in any way.